yet again here, Oakfield Village Park. Cameron Hatcher here with you for game number 3 here today, our final game on this diamond as the field prep is underway. We will step aside briefly, hear a couple words from our sponsors, and we will be back.
We can help you with all of your well drilling needs. Our crews are experienced at finding the proper location, setting up the rigs and equipment in all types of circumstances, and drilling to the appropriate depth so that you have fresh, clean water. SAMS also drills wells for commercial and municipal projects. No project is too large or small for SAMS well drilling. We at SAMS are thankful to be involved in supplying the well water needs of people all over Wisconsin. SAMS well drilling, well worth it.
The Oakfield Booster Club, a nonprofit organization that supports athletics and other projects that affect the youth of the Oakfield community, is a proud sponsor of the Mighty Oaks game. The Oakfield Booster Club helps pay the participation fees for numerous teams in summer leagues, provides funds to upgrade equipment, donates to local organizations and charities, and provides several scholarships to senior athletes annually. The Oakfield Booster Club wishes the Mighty Oaks good luck. Let's go, Oaks.
King Manufacturing. Since 1926, we have been known for our first-class buildings and canopies. Did you know we do all kinds of metalwork? We offer a variety of decor available for purchase from other businesses. Designs range from holiday decor to sports to hobbies. Finished items can be wall hangings, outdoor garden decor, coffee tables, and so much more. If you are looking for address plaques, property signage, or awards plaques, King can make them. These are highly customized and durable products with your own street number, name, or event. A variety of fonts are available, and we can add our automotive-grade paint in a custom color, suitable for indoor or outdoor uses. Pricing varies. Call Joe Barnes at King Manufacturing. From design to completion.
Whether you enjoy the sunshine of summer with boating, jet skiing, UTV riding, mowing lawn, gardening, or camping, enjoy the leaves falling in autumn, getting to that perfect nature walk or hunting, or enjoying the Wisconsin snowfall hiking, four-wheeling, snowmobiling, traveling across the state, or just driving up and down your driveway, call PT Tire and Service for all your automotive and recreational needs. Call 920-346 Tire.
Terry Holes and Ada Shun-Jones Realty is a proud sponsor of high school athletics. With over 20 years of full-time experience in the real estate industry, Terry has had the privilege of helping clients buy and sell homes and properties totaling hundreds of millions of dollars. His deep knowledge of the market, attention to detail, and commitment to clients has driven his success and made each transaction a positive experience. Terry was born and raised in Oakfield. He and his family have deep ties to the community. Terry knows this area when it comes to real estate. Contact Terry at 920-238-5558 for all your realty needs in the greater Oakfield area, or check him out on Facebook at Terry Holes Realtor.
Born from a single retail project, WDS Construction has evolved into a nationwide general contractor and construction management company. But we're so much more than that. Retail is changing, and it's changing fast. No matter where you are, what you do, or how you sell products to your customers, we're with you every step of the way to lay the groundwork for whatever lies ahead. Building trust through results, and our commitment to provide a customer-driven experience without question. With 4 generations at the foundation of WDS, we've built a reliable client base and a passionate team to bring big-time experience, commitment, and satisfaction to your next project. Because we are built to build better.
Generations Lanes of El Dorado. Join one of our adult or kids leagues or bowl in our monthly Friday night tournament. Or get a group together for a family or corporate bowling function. We are more than just bowling. A great spot to bring your family for a meal. Awesome homemade pizzas and soups, as well as appetizers, wraps, and sandwiches. Daily food specials. Fish Fry Friday. Open daily at 11 with the kitchen open late. Ask about us catering your next function. We are home to Laconia Bowling and proud supporter of the Laconia Spartans and all student athletes.
Welcome back here to Village Park in Oakfield as we get ready for the third game of the Invitational, third round of the Invitational. As the Oakfield Oaks are going to be taking on the Manawa Wolves here. This should be a dandy here as you have number 4 ranked in Division 4 taking on number 8 ranked in Division 4. Now, here's what you possibly have a state matchup that's taking place here. Do the coaches play as if it's a potential state matchup, or do they say, well, I don't want to tip my hand, or I'm not going to show anything, so therefore we're just going to play some softball and whoever wins, wins. I mean, I don't know. I'm not that way. I'm too competitive of a person to say, let's just go out there and have some fun here. I would want to send a message to everybody else that we are here as the Oakfield Oaks, or we're the Manawa Wolves, and I am here to kick some tail and send a message that we are a good team. So I don't know how they're going to play it here. We'll find out. They both have the same lineups that they had before, so I'm assuming that it's going to be pretty close to the same players, right?
Yes.
Yeah, same players are still playing here. Same shifting of a couple of positions here. Batting order is a little bit different, but we still have the same varsity players that are out there playing. Manawa's lineup is exactly the same as what they were using this last time. So we'll see how that goes. Again, there's no pitch count in softball, so there really is not an issue with as far as pitches, except for your arm still gets tired. I don't care what they say. you're throwing, you're cranking, you still have to, you're going to get tired unless you are Superman. But we'll see how things are going to turn out here. I just want to quick before we get started. Once again, NHS at Oakfield is having a bags tournament as a fundraiser that's going to be taking place on June 1st. Registration is before May 23rd. It's $20 for a team. That's $10 a person. The team is 2 people. They're looking for 16 teams. You can't tell me they can't find 32 people who are willing to play some cornhole. I have no idea whether there's a grand prize or not, but who cares? It's out there to get together with your buddies and have some fun, or just a family outing, or however you like to work it. And then in addition to that, we also have the fundraiser for the Oakfield Booster Club that'll be, get this on your schedule for Saturday, August 23rd. Here we go. Let's get ready here for some softball once again here between Manawa and Oakfield here on Jeff's live stream. I'm really excited about to see how things are going to turn out here. On the mound once again is going to be Olivia Zilke for Manawa. Leading things off here for the Oaks is going to be
number 7, Lainey Shep. Give me a second here as I get our
first pitches in there for a strike to Shep. That's all right. I'll keep track of it. That's going to be fouled off. Strike 2 to Laney. He's trying to help me out here by getting the lineup here, so I appreciate that the doctor here is trying to get everything situated for me. Again, hope you're enjoying our broadcasts that we've had today. Rain and water had caused issues. That's going to be fouled off to the right-hand side, and that's going to fall in foul territory. A little bit bright now with some of the sun coming out, so some of the cameras shows a little bit brighter, so I can adjust some of that on my side here. But I'm not going to complain about having some sunshine.
Absolutely not, after the rain and clouds so far.
Yeah, we'll take the fact that we've got a little bit of bright spots that are popping up in the camera here. Fouls that one off again. That is now the fourth strike that Laney has taken. She's going to battle all the way back here to see if she can get herself in a situation to get the pitch that she wants. That's going to be hit over the head of the second baseman.
Hard hit ball.
And that's going to get past the right fielder. That's going to be a double. No, she's going to turn it. Oh, she holds.
Ooh.
What is up with
That
Coach
was
Schaefer?
Stopping on a dime there at second. I thought for sure with that turn she had, she was going to
I know
third.
Mandy was talking about before in that they've been burned a couple of times by running, but I really think that they got to stay aggressive. And why not? This is only an invite, right? I mean, why not practice your way for regionals? So again, I don't have state titles, so I should not be questioning any of the coaches. I'm just telling you what I would do. Ryan hits that one over to the shortstop, fires across the diamond. She beats that out, and now they move her over to third. And I guess the coach knows what he's talking about as an infield single for Ryan Vielbig here. Starting things off for the Mighty Oaks, and they now have runners at the corners. Brings up number 10, the shortstop for the Oaks, Krista Sabo. Here's the pitch. Krista fouls
Foul
that one off to
ball.
the right side. Mandy?
I'll take it. I like it. They're aggressive.
Oh, I'll take it aggressive, too. I'm just saying our conversation was before. She does not do that stuff. 0-1. Takes a swing at that one. Is 0-2. Vielbig is just going to trot her way over to second base, try and entice a throw. They know better, and they don't. 0-2 is the count now to Krista Sabo. She's going to hit that one into the field, right at the center fielder, but that's going to allow for Laney Shep to tag and score. And the Mighty Oaks have scored first in this contest. An RBI sacrifice for Krista Sabo. Brings up number 12. The first baseman, Georgia Hoffman, for the Lady Oaks. Here comes the pitch to Georgia. That's going to be a flare into center field, and they're going to turn her. Nope, they hold Ryan as well. A base hit for Georgia. Great work there for the Lady Oaks so far here, hitting the ball well.
Wasted no time on that one.
They are up 1-0 here with 1 out. Brings up Lydia Fleury. They've moved her up, back up into the lineup. A little bit further up. Ball 1. Thanks again for joining us here on the broadcast. Glad that the rain has stopped. We got all of our cameras working. Lydia tries to bunt, offers at it. They're looking at the rotation to see how the rotation looks. Second is left wide open, and the rotation that they just showed there. So that should allow for Georgia on an attempted bunt here to actually steal the base with no problem. That's inside. She's going to take it right now, and she gets the stolen base, and now runners are at second and third. Any contact here for Lydia will definitely drive in 1, maybe 2 for Lydia Fleury. 2-1 is the count. That's going to be outside. 3-1 hitters count now for Lydia. Thanks again for joining us here in Game 3 of the Oakfield Infight. That's going to be hit on the ground to the shortstop. Fires across the diamond to try and get the out. They're going to throw back to Georgia. No way. And as she makes it there, safe, and another run scores. And it's now 2-0 for the Lady Oaks. Good way to work it right here.
Alexis Liebnow back at the plate.
She's going to hit one onto the third baseman, picks up, fires across the diamond, and gets the third out. But not before the damage has been done. The Lady Oaks score 2 here in their half of the first inning. We'll start, how many hits did they have on that? We got
three hits in there,
nice.
if I scored it correctly.
Yeah, I believe you did. 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left on after your half. The Oaks up 2-0. We'll be back.
Looking for something special in your child's education? The choices you make for your child today will impact their future forever. At CWC, we provide a Christ-centered education that shapes students academically, spiritually, and personally. From our exceptional elementary and middle schools to the academic rigor of life-enriching programs of our high school, CWC offers a place for students to grow and thrive. Our approach integrates faith into every subject, helping your child see the world through God's eyes. To learn more or schedule a visit, go to wearecwc.org.
Welcome to Hookstra's Marketing Greenhouse. Here at Hookstra's Marketing Greenhouse, we are proud to provide South Central Wisconsin with the most beautiful flowers and freshest fruits and vegetables. In the fall, we have many varieties of squash and pumpkins, to just name a few. We are also proud to offer one-of-a-kind gifts like hanging baskets, iron hangers, decorative planters, and concrete statuary. Don't forget to check us out on Facebook for more info and pictures. So come on out to Hookstra's Marketing Greenhouse, located on Highway A between Fox Lake and Randolph, and you'll be glad you did.
Welcome back here to Oakfield. Bottom half of the first inning. Leading things off here for the Manawa Wolves is going to be Lily Krinke, the pitcher for the Wolves. Got the win over in that last game as she beat Campbellsport. Here comes the first pitch. That's going to be popped up out of play. Lydia was looking for some help to try and find the ball. Strike 1. Lainey Shep is on the mound. I believe Georgia drilled a single to center field. Ryan held up at third. That's going to be a ball. So she had her single. Here comes the pitch. On the ground, foul. And then Lydia came up and
grounded out.
But did Ryan score on that then?
Yep.
Okay.
Philbig scored, and Hoffman advanced to third. Apologies here. We've got 2 iPads tracking the score here, so we can both be on top of our stats, and we're getting Jeff caught back up as he was paying attention to our cameras. And then Liebnow grounded out
to the third baseman. Yep.
1-2 the count. Grounder to third. Liebnow just not in time. Liebnow back in her normal position at third base, and Fleury behind the plate.
Krinky reaches on the infield hit.
Briley Rosine pops that one into short center field.
Manawa leaving off where they were in their first couple of innings at bat against Campbellsport. I didn't see the rest of the game as I was trying to help Mackay get everything working over there. So that's going to be hit over just outside of the reach of Alexis. They're going to try and run home. Here comes the play at the plate.
Krinky.
And then they're throwing the ball around is going to give up errors. They should have never thrown that ball. And now it's tie game. And the runner over at third base. So Rosine, how did she reach base? Did she also hit the ball?
Yes.
Was that a single or a double? Do you remember? I'll let you finish up getting your stuff, and then you can share it with me. 2-2 is the score. Nobody out, though. Manawa's got another runner sitting over at third base. Coming up to bat is going to be number 6, Ellie Strachenreiter. Sorry about that. In there for a strike to Strachenreiter. So how did Rosine rate?
She scored.
Yeah, how'd she
on
reach?
That error, she reached the line drive.
Right there, strike number 2. Was it a single or a double?
I gave her a single. Gave her a double. Oh, and 2 the count to Ellie. Swinging,
strike 3.
Strike 3. I'll bring up the pitcher, Olivia Zilke, the Lady Wolves.
And Benke hit a single between, short and third, and then on the throwing error.
Lead now has it.
That time they get it across and get the out for 2 down, but the third run's going to score.
Three to 2, Wolves on top. I'll bring up the first baseman, Bree Bonikowski. Foul tip, strike 1. Swinging, strike 2. Good pitch there by Shep.
0-2 is the count here to Zilke, the pitcher. Is that correct? Do I have the right hitter up there?
You do.
Nope, I don't.
No, Bree Bonikowski. My apologies.
How
First
did
baseman.
Zilke go out? Oh, she. That's right. She grounded out to the 6-5-3.
Yep. That one hit high up the middle. Ryan Vilbig all over it.
All right, we're just going to step aside and get things gathered up here, and we'll be back. You're listening to Jeff Sauer here with the doctor, Cameron Hatcher, here on Jeff's live stream.
Andy Kolker at My Property Shop is ready to assist you with your real estate needs. She prides herself on quick and smooth transactions with excellent negotiation skills. She is the local agent who puts your needs ahead of her own. Andy has already sold over $1 million in property in the first quarter of 2025. Do you want quality, detailed, accurate information in the real estate market? If so, contact Andy today. My Property Shop, located at 6 East Franklin Street, Waupun, or call or text 920-296-8738.
Hello, this is Jeff Sauer with Jeff's Livestream. We hope you're enjoying our broadcast. Our purpose, first and foremost, is to bring glory to God. Second is to draw attention to the student athletes, promote the great things they and their schools are doing, and promote the businesses and the people running them within our communities. Our mission is to create memories for student athletes, families, teams, and communities, as well as allowing for viewers to see their athletes or teams perform regardless of where the viewer is located. If you'd like to join us as a sponsor to help us fulfill our purpose and mission, Feel free to give me a call at 920-345-2066 or email me at livestreamjeff@gmail.com.
Welcome back here to Jeff's live stream. Up to bat now for the Oaks is Olivia Vielbig. First pitch to Olivia is on the outside for a ball. Well, we'll get that thing cleaned up there, and we'll try and see if that'll give us a little bit wider angle shot. That's going to be pop foul to the right side, and a great play over there by the first baseman.
Able to track that one down in foul territory.
Good play over there by the first baseman to get the first out. Brings up now
Hayden Colleen.
That's going to be a base hit right up the middle. Good job here. Hayden did not get to bat last time. She was the flex. So you are right, Mandy. That is a little bit. The players were the same, but she didn't get to hit. And now coming up is going to be number 2, Meredith Steinke. Good piece of hitting there by Colleen. A strike to Meredith Steinke on the outside.
Maybe it's just me, but I love a good animated up on the strike call.
Oh, yeah, I do too. Next pitch, laid down. Nice job there by Steinke. Advances the runner. Good play there by Manawa to get the out. But the sacrifice bunt works, moves the runner over.
Shep back at the plate, 1 for 1 so far with a nice double her first at bat.
Be great for her to stay hot here. Fouls that one off. With 2 outs.
Glad we were able to get our other view up and running here.
That might fall a little short. Nope, good hustle play over there. By the left fielder.
All over that one.
And catches it for the 3rd out. No runs on 1 hit. No errors and and 1 left on, right? You want to look at the visitor. Visitor.
Yeah. Yeah, 1 hit.
We'll be back. You listen to Jeff Sauer on Jeff's live stream along with the Dr. Cameron Hatcher.
The Oakfield Booster Club, a nonprofit organization that supports athletics and other projects that affect the youth of the Oakfield community, is a proud sponsor of the Mighty Oaks game. The Oakfield Booster Club helps pay the participation fees for numerous teams in summer leagues, provides funds to upgrade equipment, donates to local organizations and charities, and provides several scholarships to senior athletes annually. The Oakfield Booster Club wishes the Mighty Oaks good luck. Let's go, Oaks.
PT Tire and Service.
Welcome back here to Jeff's live stream. Leading things off here in the bottom of the 2nd inning is the second basewoman, I guess, technically, Lexi Ferg. For the Wolves. Here's the first pitch, swing and a miss to Ferg. Good pitch there by Shep. Right back at her, snags it. What a great play. Fires it over to first. Nice job there to field her position in Lainey Shep. Great work to get the out.
I'll bring up left fielder Taylon Bonikowski. Fresh off a nice play there in the outfield.
First pitch in there for a ball, a little bit low.
Switch out the fisheye lens here on that view. It's a little wider angle.
Yeah, we'll swing it a little bit. I'll step out there at the next inning and switch it. Oh, my goodness, ladies.
Olivia Vilbig gets burnt and left. Taylin Bonikowski all the way around to third.
For the triple. Taylin Bonikowski, yeah, we're making some silly mistakes. We can't wait till the ball gets to you. You need to be turning, running backwards, and then make the adjustment. Right now, they're looking at it to see if it's coming to me. Yeah, it could be.
Hard as that wind is blowing is definitely.
Yeah,
definitely
but they
playing
still are
on
not.
that
If you
ball.
watch, they're still not making their initial step of turning the hips and running backwards.
Strike one
2
in
steps.
here to Caitlin Krieger.
Nice try to defend him, Mandy, but it ain't working for me. 0-1 is the count. That's going to be
Pops that one
popped
up.
up into the air. Alexis gets underneath it and gets the out for the second out. So maybe there won't be any damage done by the mistake that was made there out in the outfield. Let's hope not. They don't want to get down by too many runs. Not that this offense can't score. They can score. It's just that they don't want to put themselves in a position where they have to fight from behind by too many runs.
Shortstop Lily Cranky steps to the plate for the Wolves. She's had a great day earlier in the first game. 1 for 1 here in this one.
Oh, and 1 is the count to Cranky. Here's the pitch by Shep on the outside low. One and one. And we do have a pretty good breeze out there blowing. Hit right up to second baseman.
That'll score 1 for Cranky.
Nice piece of hitting once again there for Lily Cranky.
Briley Rosine, third baseman, up to the plate for the Wolves.
Here comes the pitch. In the dirt. Good stop there by Lily. Lydia. Boy.
Can't let you get away with that one. We're around these girls too much.
I know. That's going to be fouled off. 1-1. Runner over at first base, and Lily Cranky. Brindley Rosine hits that one on the ground over to Liebenau. Fires and gets the third out, and a nice job there. But they end up giving up the 1 run on the mistake that was there. So 1 run on 1 hit, 1 error, and 1 left on. And after 2 complete your scores, 4-2, the Manawa Wolves. We'll be back here on Jeff's Livestream.
301 East Clark Street in Brandon for over 20 years. The owners, Tony and Pam Sauer, are dedicated to their community and their customers. They serve the auto repair, tire, and wheel needs of customers in Brandon and the rest of central Wisconsin. We're on call 24/7 for roadside assistance and on the farm service for customers. For auto repairs, tires, and wheels, come see us in person or request a quote online. PT Tire and Service, you make the call and leave the rest to us. Call 920-346-TIRE.
Angling only guide service with Captain Jeremy Brenner.
Captain Jeremy Brenner here. We are the premier Lake Michigan salmon charter out of Sheboygan, Wisconsin. Each trip is 6 hours and includes fish cleaning. The cost is $400 per trip Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays, and only $340 on weekdays for up to 6 people. I personally guarantee you will catch fish. The season runs June through Labor Day. Contact me at anglingonlyfishing@gmail.com to book today and check out my Facebook page, Captain Jeremy Brenner.
Welcome back here at Village Park in Oakfield, Wisconsin. Ryan Vilbig up to the plate for the Oaks. Looking to get things started here, down 2 runs in the top of the third. Fouls that one off for strike 1.
See if the Lady Oaks can battle back here, see if they can at least get one of these runs back here, then have a good defensive stand. Ooh, nice little change of pace pitch right there. Stayed on the outside, though. It looked like it was supposed to be a curveball that just didn't come in. Ryan slaps that one to the shortstop for the out.
That'll bring up Chris DeSable. Sacrifice fly last at bat. That one pops that one up into foul territory. Bree Bonikowski able to track it down.
The second time she's caught one on a pop foul.
Second one here. Georgia Hoffman at the plate with 2 outs. Silky off-speed pitch.
Good job by Georgia to hold up enough on it she could.
Coach reminds her she doesn't want that one.
0-1.
Looked good for a second.
Here comes the pitch. Fouls that one off to the right-hand side.
0-2.
Now she's got to protect up there. That is hit well.
Hit hard out in the left. Taylon Bonikowski again. Good play out in left field.
No runs, no hits, no errors, and nobody left on. And after 2.5, your score is 4-2. The Manawa Wolves, they're coming up to bat here in the bottom of the third. You're listening to Jeff Sauer along with the Dr. Cameron Hatcher here on Jeff's Live Streams.
Salmon.
Terry Holes and Ada Shun-Jones Realty is a proud sponsor of high school athletics. With over 20 years of full-time experience in the real estate industry, Terry has had the privilege of helping clients buy and sell homes and properties totaling hundreds of millions of dollars. His deep knowledge of the market, attention to detail, and commitment to clients has driven his success and made each transaction a positive experience. Terry was born and raised in Oakfield. He and his family have deep ties to the community. Terry knows this area when it comes to real estate. Contact Terry at 920-238-5558 for all your realty needs in the greater Oakfield area. Or check him out on Facebook at Terry Holes Realtor. Katie's Log Cabin is a great place to stop for lunch or dinner. Grab one of the daily specials or check out the full menu. Katie's Log Cabin specials include Tuesday is pizza, Wednesday is wings, Thursday is a rotating special, Friday and Saturday is fish fry, Saturday is also prime rib, and Sunday is a broasted chicken dinner. Not in the mood for a special? Katie's has you covered with full menu options.
Welcome back here to Village Park. Leading things off here for the Manawa Wolves is Kelsey Banky, center fielder. Good change of pace there. 0-2 for Lainey Shep. Here comes the pitch. Ooh, set up right there, just a little bit low. Wanted it right there. See if she would chase. Banky does not. Well disciplined. Here's the pitch. That's right down the middle. That's going to be hit over to Alexa. She fires that one in a hurry, picks it up, gets the out. Good job on the defensive side here for the Lady Oaks. Brings up now Ellie Strassenreiter. First pitch in there for strike. 0-1 is the count. That's going to be hit well, but right at Krista Sabo. Gets the out. Two down for the Lady Oaks. Ball 1 to Olivia Zielke. Fouls that one off. 1-1. Zielke, the pitcher for the first game and the pitcher here for this game. You would think somewhere down the long line here she's going to get tired. Swings at that, change of pace up by the eyes. Strike. 1-2. Big smile on their face. Guys would have been throwing the bat at the umpire or something like that. That's going to be hit on the ground. Over to Sabo. Fires. Dug out by Georgia Hoffman over at first base. And our battery is low down out in the outfield, so we'll have to change that one in center field. No runs, no hits, no errors, and nobody on. And we'll be back. You're listening to Jeff Sauer here on Jeff's live stream.
Salads, wraps, pizzas, and sandwiches. Katie's Log Cabin Restaurant in Oakfield. Life is better at the cabin.
The CWC Athletic Booster Club is proud to support this broadcast. The CWC Athletic Booster Club is a not-for-profit organization made up of CWC athlete family members and friends of the school. The club's goals are to support improvements of the CWC athletic facilities and programs, such as the recent investment into the school's new weight room, while also investing in the spiritual and physical growth of its athletes. If you are interested in becoming a member of the Booster Club or making a donation, email crusaderboosters@cwc.org. Good luck, Crusaders.
The Rock Golf Club combines a great golf experience with the unmatched beauty of the Waupun landscape. Originally built in 1927, many of the holes on the front nine play as they were initially designed. Our seamless integration of friendly service and gorgeous natural surroundings is what will bring you back over and over. Bridges at the Rock is the perfect way to end your round. Join us for a relaxing atmosphere in a beautiful setting. Go online today and make a reservation. Better yet, swing out to the Bridges for a bite and a beverage. The Rock Golf Club, 700 County Park Road, Waupun, or call 920-324.
Welcome back here to Village Park. First pitch to Lydia Fleury is a strike on the outside edge. Next one in there for a ball. 1-1 is the count. Lady Oaks are trailing 4-2 here in the top of the fourth inning. Had a couple of good defensive stands. That's going to be outside, a little high. Good job there by Lydia to hold back. 2-1. Here comes the pitch to Lydia. Inside and tight, ball 3. Good eye. 3-1. See if they can get a couple of runners here on base for the Oaks. Ball 4. That's a little bit high. Lydia thought, oh no. Instead of taking off running right away. And now they have a runner on base in Lydia Fleury. Are they going to courtesy her out as the catcher? They will. Kylie Marco is going to come in and run for Lydia as the courtesy. Number 6. I believe Kylie got in the first game and was playing out in left field for at least an inning. We just weren't sure. We didn't get everything switched around there. Here comes the pitch. Pop foul by Alexis Liebenow. Grounded out the first time. Here comes the pitch. Tries to lay down the bunt, offers, misses on that. Strike 2. Now she's got to get up there and protect at the plate. 0-2. Hits that one hard. That'll be in the gap. Oh, what a stop there by the shortstop, but no play. And a good job there for Alexis Liebenau to come through and advance the runners. And now nobody out. Runners at first and second for the single. What a stop there, though, by the shortstop. Laying out, grabs a hold of the ball, but no way she can make a play on it. Here comes the pitch. Pops that one, bunt high, just over the third baseman's head who came running in. 0-1 for Olivia. Here comes the pitch. Fouls that one now, 0-2. Hey, that's exactly what happened with Lydia. She was there. She was able to battle through it. Let's see if she can, Olivia can do the same thing right now. 0-2 is the count. Here comes the pitch. Outside for a ball. 1-2. Runners on the bases for the Lady Oaks. Kylie Marco sitting over at second base. Would be nice. A base hit will score her. In the dirt, that's going to allow the runners to advance on that mistake that was made right there by Strachenreiter. On the ball, the runners move up. Thank you, sir. Pass ball. Strike 3 goes down. Olivia Vielbig for the first out. Brings up Hayden Colleen. Takes a swing at that one a little bit high. Looks good, though, when you're sitting there, especially in the low crouch that Hayden has. It looks that's right there at the eyes. She pops herself up. Looks like it's a good pitch. And she's had a good solid hit. She's just got to trust herself. Turns to bunt. Lays down a really sweet bunt. Run scores. Oh! I did not have it flipped on my camera. Otherwise, we'd be able to check that out. It was tight over there. Did she run hard? I think she came close to beating that out. Either way, she gets a sacrifice bunt. That's now 4-3 for the Lady Oaks. Way to lay that one down.
Tying run, and Alexis Liebenau over at third as Steinke steps in the box.
What a beautiful bunt that was.
Foul ball, barely out of play.
0-1. To Meredith. Top of the fourth inning, cut it to a 1-run, 4-3. Here's the pitch. Hit hard. That'll be a base hit. That'll score the tying run. And she turns to look, and a good job there by Meredith Steinke to drive in the run on the single.
That'll bring up pitcher number 7, Lainey Shep. Top of the lineup here for the Oaks.
Shep had a big double the first time up. It would be huge right here. She turns to bunt. Strike, they're going to try and throw it out, and they get it. No, the ball is dropped.
Oh.
We can see it right here. The ball was dropped. Not sure if she had it in possession or not.
Everybody's leaving the field.
Oh, boy. No way.
Gonna say it was after.
It was not. It never was possessed.
Tag.
That's one of the things about the instant replay. Like, we like to throw it out there, but either way, it's the putout. That's what Blue saw it as. 2 runs on 1 hit, maybe 2 hits.
2 hits, 3 hits. No, yeah, 2 hits.
2 runs on 2 hits. No errors and nobody left on. After 3.5, your score is 4-4 here in the bottom of the fourth. We'll be back.
1.
Spring is here, and it's time for a tune-up at PT Tire and Service. Get your vehicle ready for those sunny drives with a thorough checkup. From oil changes and tire rotations to brake inspections and fluid top-offs, they've got you covered. Don't forget to check your wipers and battery, too. Swing by PT Tire and Service in Brandon for a spring refresh, ensuring your ride is safe and smooth all season long. Or call 920-346-TIRE to schedule an appointment. Your car will thank you.
Of the camera. Welcome back here to Jeff's live stream. Shooting from outfield, we got a chance to see it really clean on the base.
Bree Bonikowski fouls off strike one.
Manawa seeing if they have an answer here for the Lady Oaks. Both of these teams ranked in Division 4. Oakfield is number 4. Manawa is number 8. Here's the pitch. Ball outside, 1-1. To the first baseman, who's had a couple of good defensive plays out there. Hits that one hard over the base ahead of Alexis Liebenau over at third base. And she has a single to get things started out for Manawa.
That'll bring up second baseman Lexi Ferg for the Wolves. 0 for 1 in this game, but had a great game offensively and defensively in the game prior. Looking to continue on that success here.
What was the final between Campbell Sport and Manawa? I shouldn't ask questions like that?
Nope.
Fire it down. They couldn't get the tag laid down. Little bit behind on the throw, not much. But strike one, she does her job though, moves the runner over into scoring position over at second base. Right on the outside edge for strike number 2.
Good pitch.
Lainey Ship doing much better this game than she did when she came in that first game. Oh, what a pitch right there.
What a changeup for strike 3.
Wow. What a great pitch.
Ferg swung out of her cleats on that one.
It was a change, plus it was high, so it looked like a beach ball coming right in there at the eyes.
Taylin Bonikowski.
Trying to drive in sister, cousin? What would you say?
Something, I don't know. I'm gonna go with sister.
Okay. Ball 1.
Trade places here. Or repeat with another stand-up triple.
Be nice if somebody let us know in the YouTube chat. That's ball 2, a little bit low.
Of the 17 viewers out there, somebody's got to know.
I would think there's got to be at least one Wolves fan. We talked about this previously. I don't care if you're a Wolves fan or if you're an Oaks fan. Let us know where you're watching from. That's going to be hit on the ground off the pitcher. Good. Whoa. Okay.
They say she came off the bag?
I don't know what they're saying there. They're just saying an out.
So how would you score that?
It's going to be an infield hit.
Okay.
Boy, I didn't see it that way, but okay.
Caitlin Krieger up to bat.
They've got her in a chance here for a run down, out. And again, we didn't flip the switcher, so we missed it there.
My apologies.
Yeah, we do that all the time. We were trying to make sure that we were able to watch it. So the runners you talked about, they do switch positions, but they got an out in that situation. So on the offer by Caitlin Krieger, and then Bonikowski gets taken out, tagged out. Now I believe I got to see who that was. So it was Lydia to Alexis, I'm guessing. Then to Laney, and then who made the tag? Zany did. Okay, that takes it out. 2-0. So Taylor Bonikowski sitting over at third base right now. 2-1 is the count. That's going to be hit. Sabel grabs it, fires across the diamond to get the third out. And no harm, no foul there on allowing for those that hit. So we're tied at 4 after 4. We've got a good one cooking here at Village Park in Oakfield. Your score, the Manawa Wolves 4 and the Lady Oaks of Oakfield 4. Here on Jeff's live stream with the Dr. Cameron Hatcher. We'll be back.
Sam's Well Drilling focuses on providing clean, safe water for everyone. Their expert well water testing checks for bacteria and nitrates, ensuring peace of mind. As part of Sam's commitment to providing safe water, an in-house water testing lab is integral to Sam's service offering. The Water Sampling Lab is a separate division SWD Labs and prides itself on friendly service and a quick turnaround. Whether for drinking, irrigation, or livestock, Sam's has it covered. Trust Sam's for all your water needs. Sam's Well Drilling.
Welcome back here to Jeff's live stream. Leading things off is Lainey Shep. And then after, yeah, you got it there, Doc? We are all tied at 4. I said this in the last time that they were playing against Campbellsport. We may have just started here in the 5th inning at 0s.
I think we're good now, yep.
Lainey Shep, ball 1 to Lainey. Up a little bit high, fouls that one off. Again, it looks so good. Coming off of the hand, coming right at the eye level. But it's impossible. I shouldn't say impossible. It takes a lot of strength to be able to catch up to it. That's going to be hit foul. Because to try and bring those hands around with that bat elevated takes a lot of strength to be able to catch up to that fastball. Here comes the pitch. Popped up into the air on foul territory. And I'm assuming the catch was made over there?
It was.
By?
Third baseman, Riley Rosine. For out number 1.
Brings up Ryan Bielbig. It's going to get away from Station Rider. Ball 1. That's what kind of stinks as a catcher. The only time your name gets mentioned is when the ball gets away or you don't make a throw or you make a mistake. Otherwise, you rarely. That's a good piece of hitting there, but right at the center fielder for the out.
That will bring up number 10, Krista Sabel for the Oaks.
2 down. Krista looks at that one for a ball. She changed her strategy now, I hope. She shouldn't listen to us when we were talking before because it hasn't worked for her. Hits hard over to the second baseman, and she's got a single.
By. Good hit for Krista Sabel. Hard hit ground ball.
Took it to the opposite side, just exactly where you want to take it. When it's a pitch to the outside, good piece of hitting there by Krista Sabel. With Georgia Hoffman coming up here, if Georgia can put a charge in it, especially to right field with this wind, there's a chance that they could take the lead right here. To the outside. Station Rider pops out quickly, making sure that Sabel's not going to take off. 1-0. Georgia Hoffman. Ball 2, elevated and to the outside.
I'm sure I'm missing a few, but Zilke's still having a great day out there on the mound. Only 16 balls to 41 strikes. I'm sure I've got a few missed ones.
Hit hard right off that glove of the third baseman. That's going to go as a single, I think. That's a reaction play over there.
Absolutely. Hard hit ball there. Hard hit ball.
And the Lady Oaks got something cooking right here with 2 down.
Lydia Fleury at the plate for the Oaks, looking to continue this little 2-out rally here.
Would it be awesome if Lydia can stay hot right here with contact? Ball high at the shoulders. She drew the walk the last time. Zilke. That's going to be a little flare right to the shortstop for the 3rd out. Made contact, but just got sawed off on the handle. So no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 left on. And after 4.5 complete, your score is 4-4. Manawa Wolves coming up to bat here in the bottom of the 5th. We'll be back. You're listening to Jeff Sauer along with the Dr. Cameron Hatcher here on Jeff's live stream.
Andy Kolker at My Property Shop is ready to assist you with your real estate needs. She prides herself on quick and smooth transactions with excellent negotiation skills. She is the local agent who puts your needs ahead of her own. Andy has already sold over $1 million in property in the first quarter of 2025. Do you want quality, detailed, accurate information in the real estate market? If so, contact Andy today. My Property Shop, located at 6 East Franklin Street, Waupun, or call or text 920-296-8738.
King Manufacturing. Since 1926, we have been known for our first-class buildings and canopies. In fact, there are thousands of them in use across America and in the Caribbean. We have also produced and developed many other steel products for use in retail, commercial, and industrial applications, such as building fascia, loading racks, wall panel systems, and much more. Our design record attests to our dedication to quality and customer satisfaction. King Manufacturing, from design to completion.
Welcome back here to Village Park.
Lily Cranky up to bat, hits it. First pitch, squeaks through the infield for a single.
Good hard hit there by Lily Cranky. Right in the gap of the 3rd baseman and the shortstop. Nobody's getting at that one.
Briley Rosine up to the plate, 1 for 2 so far in this game. Ground out to 3rd and a single put up the middle.
Hits that one on the ground. Fired and over and getting the out is Lainey Shep. They'll take that out, but she does her job and advances the runner. My apologies for leaving on that blue screen there. Rosine, nice work.
Kelsey Binky up to the plate for the Wolves. A little stagnant here, looking to add a couple more runs.
Nice change
Strike
of
1.
Pace right there. Good changeup. Banky swings over the top of that one for a strike.
Fouls that one off.
Yeah.
0-2.
One out. Ooh.
Just a hair outside.
I thought it was a great pitch there. I don't know whether it was a strike. I just thought it was a great pitch. That one is taken by Banky. Pushes it.
Out in the right. That one will score.
And the run's going to score for Manawa, and they take the lead. On the base hit by Kelsey Banky. Brings up the catcher for the Wolves, Ellie Strachenreiter. Hits that one onto the ground to Vielbig. Grabs it, fires across the diamond, gets the out. The runner is stuck there at second. Good play there by Alexis. 2 down But the Wolves pushed one across.
Bring up the pitcher, Olivia Zilke, for the Wolves. Looking to help her cause.
Pops that one up. Laney's going to call it herself. Grabs a hold of it and gets the out for the Lady Oaks.
Minimal damage.
1 run on, oh, it's a good shot. Let's leave it right there as we got the team gathering right out in front of us there. 1 run on 1 hit? I think 1 hit. No errors and 1 left on. 2 hits? Okay. And 1 left on. And after 5 complete, your score, 5-4, the Manawa Wolves with the lead. We'll be back.
Born from a single project, WDS Construction has evolved into a nationwide general contractor and construction management company. But we're so much more than that. The cold storage industry is experiencing high demand and low capacity. WDS is building goodwill from the ground up through customized solutions. WDS is committed to outservice the competition and overdeliver for customers. A client-driven experience without question. Today, we're driven to be better in order to build better.
PT Tire and Service is a family-owned business that invests in you and your family. From one family to another, safe travels and seamless automotive maintenance makes every trip a great trip. PT Tire and Service, serving Central Wisconsin with excellence for over 20 years. Call 920-346-TIRE for all your automotive needs. PT Tire and Service, Brandon. No job too big or too small.
Welcome back. First pitch into Alexis Liebenau, who came up with a good single the last time up to bat, is 0-1. Be great to see if Alexis can stay hot, get things going here. Gets underneath that one, it pops to this direction here. Oh, what a reaction over there by Ellie Stracenreiter to grab a hold of that one. As it was drifting, throws the mask to the side, does her job, reaches up there and grabs a hold of it. What a great catch by Stracenreiter. Brings up number 4, Olivia Vielbig.
Ball in the outside corner there.
Yeah, you got to remember that Olivia's got this nice little compact strike zone. What might be a strike for most people. That's going to be hit off to the right-hand side, and a reaction play there by the right fielder to come charging in and get the out.
I think the shift may have been on a little bit there. Great play out there by Caitlin Krieger. That'll bring Hayden Colleen to the plate for the Oaks. 1 for 1 on the day with a sacrifice bunt.
Fouls that one off. She's made contact both times, so very impressed here with Hayden, who again did not get to bat in that first game. Hayden doesn't actually get to, if Mandy, if I remember correctly, doesn't bat a lot normally, unless it's on the road, because I haven't seen her bat a lot here at home. Okay.
Off-speed pitch in there for strike 2.
Let's see if she can bat all right here. Get herself on base. Lays off of that one. 1-2.
Good eye there by Colleen. We've seen quite a few hitters today finding it hard to lay off that high stuff.
Right there on the inside edge. Olivia Zilke dealing out there. Strikeout looking. 3 up and 3 down in the top of the 6th. No runs, no hits, no errors, and nobody on for the Lady Oaks. Trailing by a run to the Manawa Wolves here. Coming up to bat in the bottom of the 6th. You're listening to Jeff Sauer with the Dr. Cameron Hatcher here on Jeff's live stream.
PT Tire and Service in Brandon does it all. Call today 920-346-TIRE.
The CWC Athletic Booster Club is proud to support this broadcast. The CWC Athletic Booster Club is a not-for-profit organization made up of CWC athlete family members and friends of the school. The club's goals are to support improvements of the CWC athletic facilities and programs, such as the recent investment into the school's new weight room, while also investing in the spiritual and physical growth of its athletes. If you are interested in becoming a member of the Booster Club or making a donation, email crusaderboosters@wc.org. Good luck, Crusaders.
Welcome to Hookstra's Marketing Greenhouse. Here at
Welcome back here to Village Park. Anybody got a tractor and a hay baler that the doctor can borrow?
Send it to Waupun. My yard is looking atrocious with all of this rain. We, unfortunately, having mower issues. Been fortunate enough to have some friends in small engine class from school able to allow me to borrow a mower every once in a while, but it is getting a little out of hand. Bree Bonikowski up to the plate for the Wolves.
She did a fantastic job with a triple the last time up. Oh, a single. Was it Talon? She must have had a triple.
It was Talon Bonikowski.
Okay. Either way, she
Easy
hit the ball
mistake.
hard.
Fouls that one off.
See if Laney comes back here with pitch on the outside
possibly
edge.
here.
Yeah, I mean, I'm thinking off speed up at the eyes is what I would be
Try
thinking.
to get her to chase that third strike.
But she just threw an off-speed pitch, so that's why I don't know that it's coming. Had her out in front of it. So if nothing else, you go with some high heat inside right underneath the hands. On the outside edge for a ball. 1-2. The thing about Laney is she has options because she has so many different pitch options available to her. Here comes the pitch. That's going to be fouled off. Nope. Yep, it is. Georgia's going to grab a hold of it to get the out over on the first base side.
That'll bring up second baseman Lexi Ferg for the Wolves. 0 for 2 today with a ground out and a strikeout.
Yeah, last time that she was up, Laney did a master class in pitching. That's going to be hit hard over to Krista Sabel across the diamond with a good stretch over there by Georgia Hoffman. Nice play for the Oaks. Lexus almost had that, which comes a little bit dangerous because you can cut off the vision of your shortstop there, but both of them had an opportunity to get it. Krista takes it, fires across the diamond to get the out.
Good communication there. Talon Bonikowski up.
Oh, fool there.
And a single here.
Just as we were talking about that little off-speed high.
Starts off with it. I don't imagine she's going to get too many meaty pitches over there with that triple she ripped off last time.
Yeah, triple and a single. She's 2 for 2 so far in this game. Fouls that one off. One and two with 2 down. Here comes the pitch. Go, another change of pace, drop third strike. Lydia fires it over to Georgia, gets the out. Just barely there, not much of an urgency, but ends up getting the out anyways on that dropped third strike. Top of the 7th here, trailing by 1 run.
No hits, no errors.
See what the Lady Oaks can do. You can see Coach
Greenhouse. We are proud to provide South Central Wisconsin with the most beautiful flowers and freshest fruits and vegetables. In the fall, we have many varieties of squash and pumpkins, to just name a few. We are also proud to offer one-of-a-kind gifts like hanging baskets, iron hangers, decorative planters, and concrete statuary. Don't forget to check us out on Facebook for more info and pictures. So come on out to Hookstra's Marketing Greenhouse, located on Highway A between Fox Lake and Randolph, and you'll be glad you did.
Generations Lanes of El Dorado. Join one of our adult or kids leagues or bowl in our monthly Friday night tournament. Or get a group together for a family or corporate bowling function. We are more than just bowling. A great spot to bring your family for a meal. Awesome homemade pizzas and soups, as well as appetizers, wraps, and sandwiches. Daily food specials. Fish Fry Friday. Open daily at 11 with the kitchen open late. Ask about us catering your next function. We are home to Laconia Bowling and proud supporter of the Laconia Spartans and all student athletes.
Here we go. Go ahead, yeah.
Welcome back here, Village Park. Meredith Steinke watches ball one.
Lady Oaks got to push one across and then have a defensive stand to continue playing. Two to take the lead and have a defensive stand and try and get out of here with a victory in their own invite. They ran into a good Campbell Sport team, and now, right now, two ranked teams in Division 4. 2-0. Fouls that one off to the right-hand side.
Hard hit ball.
I think she was sick and tired of having those people sitting over there and staring at her without cuddled up in the blankets while the rest of them are sitting.
Absolutely, making sure these fans are paying attention here out beyond that first baseline fence.
That's going to be another base hit right here for Meredith Steinke. 3 contacts today, 2 for 2. What a good job. And there is your tying run. And coming up is the top of the order in Laney Shep.
The Oaks right where they want to be. Tying run on base, top of the lineup at the plate.
What an impressive at-bat once again by Meredith Steinke. Yeah, she has been at the 9-hitter. We talked about it with Campbell Sport, with Lair trying to manufacture a run. Laney Shep. Boy, I don't know that I don't, it's a risky call either way here, but I want to let her swing. Me too. She's been making good contact here. I knew that she doubled and flew out, but
speed.
Yeah. Lays down a
one
great
down.
bunt. Fires across the diamond and gets the out. For the Lady Oaks, the sacrifice bunt is executed perfectly by Laney Shep.
That'll bring up Ryan Vilbig. Slapper tries to move one around here. Gets that one soft off the barrel. Drops just behind Lexi Ferg. Advances the runner. Vilbig will be safe at first. We're going to call that an error?
I don't know. I didn't see it. It's a base hit if nobody touched it. So it's going to have to go down as an infield single. Krista Sabel gets one into the shortstop, tying run, and safe at second base. Sorry about not getting those cameras popped over there. Good job there by Krista to hit that ball hard, and now's a chance for Georgia to have the Lady Oaks take the lead right here.
Runner in scoring position.
That's hit
Hoffman.
well. Right at the left fielder, though. Tried to double off. That's going to get past. Pay attention, and Ryan's going to turn around and get to second. They're going to try and turn her. Nope, they're going to send her back. Wow. That would have been super aggressive if he hadn't been running aggressive before. So Georgia Hoffman now sitting over, or I'm sorry, flew out. Ryan Vielbig is over at third, and over at second base is Krista Sabel. I did the one before. I gave an error to the shortstop.
Ball too high to Fleury. All inside. 3-0.
Oh, I see on the throw. Yeah, okay. Yep. Yep.
Strike
3-1. 2 down. It is tied. You would definitely want to try and get one of these runs in right here and put a little bit of pressure on Lydia. Follows that one. Good job there to stay alive by Lydia Fleury.
Full count. Last chance here for the Oaks. Potentially.
Down to a last strike. However, they have tied it here, so they do have the chance to get some defense in here. But Manawa's going to try and manufacture a run as well. So let's see if Lydia can push one through. Big gap over in right center. Outside, draws the walk. And that's going to bring up Alexis Liebenow, the senior.
Nobody better here for the Oaks. Alexis Liebenow, 1 for 3 on the day. Looking to find a hole and drive in the one.
She's been in this a lot of times this year. That's a strike to the outside. Took a little bit off of there. Yeah, strike number 1.
Saw her opportunity on that one.
See if Alexis can make some contact right here. Ball low. 1-1. Runners, if she makes any contact with Krista Sabo sitting over at second base, she's going to score, and that'll put a 2-run lead right here. Fouls that one off a little bit on the inside. Got a piece of it. 1-2. Now she's got to protect at the plate. Chokes up a little bit. Get those toes up on the plate to protect. 1-2. Here comes Alexis. Fouls off that changeup. Wow, what a good job there, because that pitch, she was way out in front with the lean, was able to hold her hands back and just fight off that change. That's a great piece there by Alexis.
Big hole out there in right center.
Right there's the one that we're talking about.
Little too high.
And the right fielder is able to get underneath it and grab a hold of it and get the out. But the Lady Oaks manufacture a run to tie this thing up. 1 run on, I don't know how many hits. We'll take it. We'll come back. You're listening to Jeff Sauer here on Jeff's live stream.
Katie's Log Cabin is a great place to stop for lunch or dinner. Grab one of the daily specials or check out the full menu. Katie's Log Cabin specials include Tuesday is pizza, Wednesday is wings, Thursday is a rotating special, Friday and Saturday is fish fry, Saturday is also prime rib, and Sunday is a broasted chicken dinner. Not in the mood for a special? Katie's has you covered with full menu options, appetizers, salads, wraps, pizzas, and sandwiches. Katie's Log Cabin Restaurant in Oakfield. Life is better at the cabin.
Sam's Well Drilling focuses on providing clean, safe water for everyone. Their expert well water testing checks for bacteria and nitrates, ensuring peace of mind. As part of Sam's commitment to providing safe water, an in-house water testing lab is integral to Sam's service offering. The Water Sampling Lab is a separate division SWD Labs and prides itself on friendly service and a quick turnaround. Whether for drinking, irrigation, or livestock, Sam's has it covered. Trust Sam's for all your water needs. Sam's Well Drilling, well worth it.
Welcome back here to Village Park in Oakfield. Bottom, number 9 hitter in Caitlin Krieger, and then the top, Lily Krinke and Briley Rosine coming up for Manawa. They need to manufacture one to run to get the victory here in Oakfield and leave here 2-0. Lady Oaks
looking to go for some extra innings. First pitch fouled off by Krieger. Sorry, I'll get it right eventually.
0-1. Oh, another change of pace right there for a strike. 0-2.
She has been dangerous with that off-speed stuff today.
Here's the pitch. Outside. Oh, nice job there just to stay alive. Reaching that bat out. Slap it foul. Caitlin Krieger, that's going to be a little bit low for a ball by Lainey Shep.
1-2.
All tied at 5 here in the bottom of the 7th. A great opportunity for both teams to practice what they need to do as they get closer here to the WIA playoffs. That's going to be elevated. Rise ball held on, 2-2. Just a little bit low, and it's now full count. Being down 0-2, and does a great job of battling back to a full count by Caitlin Krieger. Hit on the ground, Liebenau grabs a hold of it, fires across and gets the out. Nice work there by the Oaks defense. One down.
Lily
5-3 put out. Yep, sorry about that.
3 for 3 in this game today.
That's what I said. First pitch into Cranky. Cranky, sorry about that, is 1-0. Hit foul.
Ball.
Hard though. Oh, she on it. She is on it.
Liebenau on high alert over there at third now. Looking for that shot down the line. 1-1 the count.
Ball. You call it.
Hard hit ball. Gilbig can't find it out in left. Cranky stands up for 2.
I'm surprised that she held at a double because she had been running those as a triple. Over the head of Olivia Vielbig over in left.
I don't think she had that one off the bat at all. Got turned around. Winning run in scoring position for the Wolves.
It's never any good when you start to look up. Krista drifting.
Sabel unable to track that one down.
Oh, they got the lead runner.
Get Cranky on the throw.
That is a mistake by Lily Cranky. So I think that's going to be an E6 if I'm looking at it. I know that she had to drift back, but there's no way she should be dropping that. And then the runner is going to be put out at third. And the runner advanced.
I didn't catch that one.
Here comes the second pitch by Shep. Right on the outside. 2-0?
We'll say it's 2-0.
Hit on the ground. Oh, underneath a bunch of gloves. Are they going to fire it home?
They're going to hold her up at third.
Good stop there by Lydia. Good piece of hitting there by Kelsey Banky to drive it right up the gap between third and short for the single. And they're going to put Stracenreiter on to load the bases. And now the intentional walk Brings up Olivia Zilke.
Where do you have your intentional walk? There it is.
Hit over to the right field. They're going to have to grab it in and fire it and get the out. I forgot there were already 2 outs. Good play there. The intentional walk is underneath the in play.
I got it.
All right. No runs on 2 hits. No errors and and 1 left on. And after 7 complete, your score is 5-5. We'll be back.
Terry Holes and Ada Shun-Jones Realty is a proud sponsor of high school athletics. With over 20 years of full-time experience in the real estate industry, Terry has had the privilege of helping clients buy and sell homes and properties totaling hundreds of millions of dollars. His deep knowledge of the market, attention to detail, and commitment to clients has driven his success and made each transaction a positive experience. Terry was born and raised in Oakfield. He and his family have deep ties to the community. Terry knows this area when it comes to real estate. Contact Terry at 920-238-5558 for all your realty needs in the greater Oakfield area. Or check him out on Facebook at Terry Holes Realtor.
The Oakfield Booster Club, a nonprofit organization that supports athletics and other projects that affect the youth of the Oakfield community, is a proud sponsor of the Mighty Oaks game. The Oakfield Booster Club helps pay the participation fees for numerous teams in summer leagues, provides funds to upgrade equipment, donates to local organizations and charities, and provides several scholarships to senior athletes annually. The Oakfield Booster Club wishes the Mighty Oaks good luck.
Welcome back. Livia Vielbig makes up for that mistake out in left field and starts out with a single for the Lady Oaks. Good piece of hitting right there. One pitch drives it right back up the alley between short and third and gets the single.
Hayden Colleen back to the plate.
Hayden has been hot. Let's see if she can stay hot with that bat. Turns the bunt. Foul. Almost like to see
on for the Wolves there.
Yeah, I'd like to see her lay it up the first base side, really. I'm sure that they have a signal call where coach is telling him where he wants it laid. Would be my guess. That's going to be dropped right in front of the plate. Fires it down to first.
They're going to say it was fair. Looked like it landed in the batter's box.
It's hard to see exactly from our location, but she did her job. She moved Vielbig over to second base in the sacrifice bunt. Good play there by Station Rider to get the out.
Ball 1 to Steinke outside.
Popping out of there.
Steinke 2 for 2 with a sacrifice bunt today.
Got a good speed over there at second. I'd like to see him be aggressive. Swings over the top of that. Again, Olivia Zilke. I don't know how many pitches she threw in that Campbell Sport game, but I have her at 84, but so you guys had her a little higher, 90, I'm guessing. Yeah, 93, that's ball. Is that what they got on Game Changer there?
So I must be on it then. I've got her at 94 now after that one.
Yep. 2-1. Chance for Meredith right here. Takes a big swing at that one. Just over the top. 2-2.
I think the Oaks are going to need more than just 1 run here. Give themselves a little bit of a cushion in extra innings here.
The good thing is they took out the top of the lineup. That might flare over to the right-hand side. Center's drafting. Grabs a hold of it. Oh, why isn't
Kelsey
Olivia taking?
Binky tracks that one down.
You got your center fielder running the opposite direction. It's so hard for her to stop and throw that.
I would believe I would have tried to take my chances on that one.
Yeah, especially to try and get enough momentum to throw it to third. That's as far a throw as she could have made. But
going to have a change here, a courtesy runner perhaps.
Yep, looks like Kylie Marco coming in to run. It's going to bring up the top of the order, Lainey Shep. So coming in to run for Vielbig. Will she stay in defensively? I'm just thinking that so they make the change. The courtesy runner is going to come in. Or it's a pinch runner, actually, I believe.
Kylie Marco, number 6. Shep at the plate, 1 for 3 on the day with a nice double deep into right. Double here would score 1.
Fouls that one off. Definitely would help herself out right here, right? Push a run across as the pitcher to give herself a 1-run cushion. And the defense.
A little high for ball 1.
Tough one to lay off of, and she did it. That's going to allow the runner to advance. On the wild pitch, that was way outside. Ball 2. Good pitch on the outside there by Olivia Zilke. No panic by her whatsoever. You don't see anything like that from Manawa right now.
That one
fair ball
into right.
Run
fair
scores ball. And that's a base hit there. Double gonna go for Lainey Ship. Everybody's going like, what happened? What happened? It just fell inside. And she's gonna get the double.
6-5 Oaks. Ryan Vielbig looking to continue this rally here.
And she has been solid at the plate with contact every time. She's got 2 singles, 2 flyouts. Be nice if she could find a little bit of green space out there as well.
Got the shift on for her there for that short left field slap shot.
Lays off of that one.
Love that slab style of hitting.
Good speed again, and Lainey Shep sitting over at second base. That's going to get away. That's going to allow her to advance over to third base. I'm taking a look right now. That is a pass ball. That's in there for a strike.
Catches the inside corner. 3-1.
Hits that one in the gap. There's going to score another run for the Lady Oaks, and we just talked about it. 2 runs would be huge as they get that one. And now coach is going to have a conversation with his pitcher, Olivia Zilke, and the defense.
Looks like Kelsey Binky is going to come in from center field to pitch.
We're going to step aside, and we'll come back. Great work there by the Lady Oaks. You're listening to Jeff Sauer along with the Dr. Cameron Hatcher here on Jeff's live stream.
Let's go, Oaks.
Andy Kolker at My Property Shop is ready to assist you with your real estate needs. She prides herself on quick and smooth transactions with excellent negotiation skills. She is the local agent who puts your needs ahead of her own. Andy has already sold over $1 million in property in the first quarter of 2025. Do you want quality, detailed, accurate information in the real estate market? If so, contact Andy today. My Property Shop, located at 6 East Franklin Street, Waupun, or call or text 920-296-8738.
Is your child ready for life? At Central Wisconsin Christian, we equip students not only with an exceptional education, but also with the spiritual foundation they need to navigate today's world with confidence and faith. Our graduates are prepared for life, academically, personally and spiritually. Discover what makes Central Wisconsin Christian different. Call us at 920-324-4233 or visit us online at wearecwc.org. Central Wisconsin Christian, preparing students for life and eternity.
King Manufacturing. Since 1926, we have been known for our first-class building and canopies. Steel King canopies are a well-known and respected product. We design, fabricate, and contract installation for C-stores, fleets, entryways, restaurants, and more. Steel canopies serve a variety of purposes, including advertising or signage, control access, shelter.
Welcome back here. New pitcher in Kelsey Benke. Takes a swing at that one for a strike. And nope, the pitcher went to second, and then the second baseman went out to right. So Kelsey Benke comes in. In there for a strike, throw down. Good job there. Stolen base for Ryan Vielbig. So the right fielder in number 12 is over at center. Zabel tries to beat it out, cannot, gets put out. And sorry about the not switching the stuff that we needed to there. But the Lady Oaks get 2 runs on, I believe, on 2 hits. No errors and 1 left on. And after 7.5 complete your score, 7-5, we'll be back.
Or loading area, supportive lighting systems, and weather protection for people, equipment, or outdoor storage. King Manufacturing. From design to completion.
Hello, this is Jeff Sauer with Jeff's Livestream. We hope you're enjoying our broadcast. Our purpose, first and foremost, is to bring glory to God. Second is to draw attention to the student athletes, promote the great things they and their schools are doing, and promote the businesses and the people running them within our communities. Our mission is to create memories for student athletes, families, teams, and communities, as well as allowing for viewers to see their athletes or teams perform regardless of where the viewer is located. If you'd like to join us as a sponsor to help us fulfill our purpose and mission, feel free to give me a call at 920-345-2066 or email me at livestreamjeff@gmail.com.
Welcome back to Jeff's live stream here at Village Park. The Lady Oaks just battled back and took the lead 7-5 here in the top of the 8th. Coming up to bat now is the Manawa Wolves. Bree Bonikowski takes a swing on that first one for a strike. Lainey Shep going the distance here. She also came in and pitched the last 2 innings in the first game as well. That's going to be fouled off. Georgia lays out.
What hustle. Georgia Hoffman lays out for that one in foul territory. And, of course, tries to sell it a little bit there.
Gets herself up, has a little celebration dance there after laying out. Everybody checking to see if she's okay. And she gets up and celebrates. Out number 1. For the Lady Oaks.
I'll bring up number 29, Lexi Ferg, now out in right field. Watches ball 1 low.
1 down. Manawa now down to their final 2 outs. Again, we talked about what a fantastic foul towards the third base side. What a fantastic tournament or invitational this was with all the teams that are here. Just fantastic. Over, obviously, on the other diamond, it looks like they are finished over there. That's going to be hit foul just outside of the reach of Alexis Liebenau. Ahead in the count now, 1-2 to Lexi Ferg. Here comes the pitch by Shep. Just a little bit outside for a ball. Set up right where Lydia wanted it pitched.
2-2.
That's going to be hit off over to Screwball over to Meredith. Picks it up and gets the out. And now the Lady Oaks are 1 out away from a big victory here at home. Brings up Talon Bonikowski.
Ball 1 to Talon.
One and 0. Here's the pitch. A little bit low. Good eye there by Talon. 2 balls. No strikes. Let's see if Lainey Shep can turn and pull this off right here. In there for a strike right on the inside edge. 2-1. The Wolves down to their final 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Big swing at that one.
2-2. This could be it here if Lainey Shep can deliver.
2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Chance for the Lady Oaks to close it out. Fouls that one. What a good piece of hitting right there. Talon Bonikowski did not know whether or not that was going to be a strike or not. Held as long as she could and then got a piece of it on that changeup. Shep all set. We reset once again. Strike out for Lainey Shep to end the game here for the Lady Oaks.
Able to battle back from behind and come away with the win. Great
what a
pitching
great
there
job
by Lainey Shep.
We're going to stay right here while we see the handshake line, and then we'll come back here and we will take a look at some of the final statistics and wrap things up here in this final game of this Oakfield Invitational. So we'll step aside here. Congratulations to the Lady Oaks getting the victory 7-5. We'll be back right after these messages here on Jeff's live stream.
I'd love to talk.
Born from a single retail project, WDS Construction has evolved into a nationwide general contractor and construction management company. But we're so much more than that. Retail is changing, and it's changing fast. No matter where you are, what you do, or how you sell products to your customers, we're with you every step of the way to lay the groundwork for whatever lies ahead. Building trust through results, and our commitment to provide a customer-driven experience without question. With 4 generations at the foundation of WDS, we've built a reliable client base and a passionate team to bring big-time experience, commitment, and satisfaction to your next project. Because we are built to build better.
We are Hooksha's Marketing Greenhouse, and we have been leading a greenhouse here in Fox Lake since 1981. Family owned and operated, we provide beautiful flower baskets and fruit and vegetables to residents of South Central Wisconsin. We know the importance of having a variety of flowers, fruits, and vegetables available to our customers throughout the year. Discover the finest selection of locally grown produce, including sweet corn, tomatoes, and cucumbers, along with a variety of fresh fruits. At Hooksha's Marketing Greenhouse, we believe in providing our customers with the freshest and highest quality produce. Come visit us and taste the difference.
Welcome back here to Jeff's live stream here. Let's take a look at some of the information that we have here for each of these teams as they try and wrap things up here. Let's take a look at the final statistics for the Manawa Wolves to start with. Again, yes, they were the home team here. In 8 innings, the Oaks win 7-5. Lily Krinke goes 4 for 4 today in this contest. Kelsey Banke goes 3 for 4. And Talon Bonikowski goes 2 for 4 in this contest. The Manawa Wolves, they score their 5 runs on 11 hits, 8 singles, 2 doubles, and 1 triple. 4 RBIs earned as a team, only 1 walk, 4 strikeouts All strikeouts are swinging, so at least they're very aggressive up there when they're getting those outs. So let's take a look at the pitching here for Manawa. Olivia Zilke pitched 7 2/3 innings, 106 pitches, 72 strikes, 34 balls. Wow, that is incredible after pitching an entire game in the previous game against Campbellsport. She gave up all 7 runs. All 7 of them are earned, and she had 2 strikeouts, 1 swinging, 1 looking, 13 hits, and 2 walks given up. And then Kelsey Benke came in the 1/3 of an inning and threw 3 pitches, all 3 of them strikes. Let's take a look at the final numbers here for the Lady Oaks of Oakfield. Lainey Shep goes 2 for 4. Ryan Vielbig 2 for 5. Krista Sabel 2 for 4. Georgia Hoffman 2 for 4. Hayden Colleen 1 for 2. Meredith Steinke 2 for 3. What great job at the plate there for the ladies from Oakfield. Again, they manufactured 13 hits, 11 singles, 2 doubles. They had taken 2 walks and struck out only twice. So again, they're getting themselves on base, and they're doing a good job of making contact and working. They're not striking out, so a great job there at the plate. Lainey Shep is the winning pitcher. She pitches all 8 innings, 90 pitches, 67 strikes, 23 balls, 5 runs scored. 4 of them are earned runs. She had 4 strikeouts, all by swinging, and only 1 walk and 1 intentional walk. So what an incredible job by this Lady Oaks team here to come up with that victory. Again, in division, ranked team, number 8 Manawa, and they took on the number 4 ranked Oakfield Oaks, and it certainly lived up to it here in today's contest. We hope that you've enjoyed our broadcast here. We've enjoyed bringing it to you. It's always fun, I think, covering softball, but in this invitational, the weather wasn't as cooperative as we would have liked, but it still turned out to be fantastic anyways. So thanks again for following us here on Jeff's Livestream. Hope again that you will have a great rest of your day. Let's end here quickly and close in prayer. Heavenly Father, we want to thank you again for this beautiful day to be alive and for the opportunity to worship you and bring glory to you. We thank you, Lord, for the opportunity for us to continue to cover these athletes and to bring recognition to their families and to their schools and to their teams and their teammates. Thank you, Lord, for making sure that nobody had any injuries today, at least on the diamonds that we had covered. Continuing to watch out for all of your children. We ask that you'll be with the athletes and their families as they travel home safely. And we just pray that we will continue to bring glory to you. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen. Take care, God bless, and hope that you've enjoyed our broadcast. This is Jeff Sauer here on Jeff's Livestream signing off. Thank you again to the Dr. Cameron Hatcher. Thank you to Justin Schwartzmiller and to Makai Ackerman for covering on the other diamond. We'll see you again on Monday. Thank you for watching our broadcast. A shout out to our sponsors. This is Jeff Sauer. I hope you enjoyed our broadcast. Until next time, may God bless you today and every day.